Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Kaleidos Make Your Escape collection. They did come out with a beautiful palette. They also did come out with a couple of the duo blushers, 4 highlighters, a lip gloss, an eyeshadow primer. So if you guys are interested to see my first impressions, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. Kaleidos did send over their collection. I didn't get the cute metal case, but I did get it in this cute little bag right here. So this is the Make Your Escape collection. On their Instagram it just says, this collection was created to boost your artistic outlet with a breath of fresh inspiration and new possibilities. There is a universe only you can show the world. Make your escape to the most sublime realms of your imagination. Until July 1st, $8.40 of each order, including the escape pod, in parentheses says 20% of the escape pod's price, will be donated to the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. No code necessary, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so they did come out with 4 new highlighters in the shades Mars Melter, Ray Rider, Moon Cruiser, and Diamond Dasher. They also did come out with 2 blush duos. One is in the shade Lo-Fi Peach, and the other one is in the shade Lo-Fi Rose. They also did come out with a lip gloss, which is a lucid lip in the shade called Hypnotize. They also do have a tone activator, which is an eye primer. And then lastly, they did come out with the Escape Pod Eyeshadow Palette, which you get such beautiful, vibrant eyeshadow shades. They also did launch 2 sponges with this collection. I'm going to be applying their Tone Activator Eye Primer, and I'm just going to be priming my lids with this. It doesn't feel too dry or too... I feel like it just feels like a normal eyeshadow primer, to me anyways. So of course I'm going to be going in with the Escape Pod palette, and you do get these beautiful shades right here, lots of vibrant tones. You get the beautiful shimmers, some mattes, and I really like the Kaleidos formula. Their shimmers are really nice, and their matte shades are really nice as well and very pigmented. So let's see, what do I want to go in with? This purple's calling me. The greens are super pretty as well. So the first shade I'm going to be taking is the shade... I feel like this packaging is kind of awkward to hold because it's kind of bulky, to be honest. But we're going to go in with this shade called Bossa Nova. Ooh, that's cute. And I am going to be taking some of their brushes. They did send over some of their brushes a few months back. And they have brushes, if you guys didn't know. They have some eye brushes, and then they also have a highlighter brush too. So again, I'm going to go in with a crease brush from them. This is just the Kaleidos S2 brush. And again, going with Bossa Nova. So there is some kickback in this palette, but I feel like a lot of shadows have kickback. And I'm not super heavy-handed with my eyeshadows either. I usually tap my brush in my shadows, and I don't go heavy-handed, but there is some kickback. If you want to see, it's right there. This is like keeps squeaking. I've been fortunate enough for them to send me a lot of their collections, and I actually really enjoyed their eyeshadow palette. I love their color schemes. This is the first palette I have that's more than just, I think, 5 or 6 shades that they've sent over and that I've tried, but I really enjoy their formula, and I would definitely recommend you guys checking them out. So since I have that shade there, what should I go in with? So I'm just going to go in with the shade called Carnival, which is right there, and I'm also going to be applying it in my crease. Wow, this is definitely brighter than I thought. I think I just pretty much covered up the Bossa Nova shade with this color. This is super pretty. I guess we'll see what happens now. And these are actually pretty pigmented. I'm pretty impressed with this palette so far. And I like that this palette just, if you wanted to sit it on your desk, it does stay back. The only thing that it does squeak a little bit, but hey, the pigmentation is super nice. I think I'm gonna have to change my color scheme because I don't think this green and this coral is gonna go all that great together. Ooh, look how beautiful this is. I kind of wanna. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's just apply it. This is the shade called Galactic Gala. Wow, I've always been impressed with their shimmers. They're so nice. Look at this. Wow, that's so bright. Ooh, this kind of reminds me of like a watermelon theme. I'm going to go in with one of their flat shader brushes. This is the S4 brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade called Starlight Sonata. This one right there. And I'm going to apply this in my inner corner. I am noticing that these shimmers are kind of soft. So with my brush, it kind of creates like a lot of kickback. So I'd say don't go heavy-handed with your brush because you're going to make an indent with your brush. This is really pretty. Shimmers. Ooh, look at this. These are so beautiful. These are like really metallic-y and pigmented. Wow. Okay, so I kind of want to go in with another shimmer because these shimmers are definitely blowing me away. I want to go in with the shade called Space Oasis. This one right there. And I know it's going to be super pretty. Ooh, yes. This is like a duochrome pink purple color. Oh yes, I'm just gonna apply this over here because why not? Okay, so maybe we're gonna go in with the shade Cosmic Cabaret. I don't know. I'm gonna use my finger. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is like wet foil. Oh my god. These shimmers are insane. Wow. These are super nice. And then the mattes, the ones I've used, well, I've only used 2. I've been like impressed. I don't know what kind of look this is, but I'm just kind of putting a little bit of everything on my eye. Maybe let's go in with the more deeper shade called Tango right there. And I'm going to apply it in my crease and define my crease more with this color. So the first shade, Carnival, is more like a coral, whereas Tango is more of like an orange shade. Okay, I'm definitely just playing around with color and trying to apply as many colors I can to this eye look. Wow. I'm just gonna reapply these shimmers where I kind of took away from applying the mattes. These shimmers are so nice, you guys. Wow. I'm super impressed. So we're gonna stop with this for now. Okay, so I am going to be testing one of the sponges. I already wet this sponge, but you can see kind of the size difference. It did definitely expand, and I noticed it right away when I was applying some water to it. And I'm just gonna take my foundation and go in with this sponge. I don't really have these kind of sponges like this shape. I use a lot of sponges that are like this shape, but this is pretty unique to what I usually use. So the sponge doesn't feel too stiff or anything. It actually feels pretty nice. It does feel a little thin, probably because it is more on the thin side. It's not like fluffy and full like this one is, but it doesn't feel stiff. And I do like it. It's blending out my foundation pretty well. So I just finished the rest of my face. I powdered my face. I did my concealer. I applied some bronzer. So now we're going to go and do my blush. I am going to be inserting a clip in here of how beautiful and how shimmery and how metallic and beautiful these shadows on my eyelids are. I don't think the camera's doing it justice on how it looks on camera. But this palette is really nice. So again, I'm going to go with my blush. So again, they do have 2 blush duos. So this one is the Lo-Fi Rose Blusher. So it says it's a cool toned pink blusher. Bloom is a sparkling duochrome blusher that shifts from a glowing fuchsia to a dusky peach. Mood is a rich dusty rose matte. So I definitely do like the matte one, but this one I'm kind of scared of, to be honest. And then this other one is the Lo-Fi Duo Blusher. Igari is a sparkling duochrome blusher that shifts from a hot Peach to a rose gold. Punch is a deep coral matte. So again, I do love the matte blush shades in here, but these duochrome blushers intimidate me a little bit. Let me do a side by side for you guys. So this one is rose and this one is the peach one. This one's definitely more cool tone, whereas this was more warm, but I think I'm gonna go with, I think I need to go with the rose. It'll go better than the peach one, even though the peach one is calling my name. So let's go ahead and use the rose one, and I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques brush. This is actually really nice and pigmented. It's really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna try Bloom and kind of apply it on my cheeks and see. Okay, so I definitely can see where they're saying about the holographic, and to be honest, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. So the blush is nice, but the duochrome blusher, I would probably just more likely use it as like an eyeshadow or maybe as a highlight. Oh yeah, this is what it looks like. It's pretty, but I feel like it kind of looks a little muddy. Like in person, I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but in person it looks, it doesn't look good. So let me go ahead and swatch the matte one under that, and then I'll swatch the other one as well. So there's this one, which is the rose, and then they also have the peach one. Ooh, ooh, this is cool. So the top two is the rose, and then the bottom two is the peach blush duo. These are super pretty. I wouldn't use these as highlights, but on my eyes, I definitely would. So they did come out with some highlighters as well. They came out with 3 new ones, and I believe this is like a relaunch. I don't know, but I have received this one before. But this is the Mars Melter Space Age highlighter. Ooh, this one's like a white pink reflect. Let's see. Can you guys see the shift in that? And then they also did come out with the shade Diamond Dasher. Ooh, this is kind of like a peachy pink, it looks like. That one you can definitely see it has some shimmer to it. It's really pretty though. Next up is the shade called Moon Cruiser. Ooh. Wow, these are so nice and unique. Like, so it kind of has like a purple blue shift to it. Can you guys see that? That is super cool. And then lastly, I think I'm going to compare my Ray Rider with this one. So this is the new Ray Rider they sent over. I don't know, let's see. So this is just like a champagne color. Let me grab mine. So this one is my Ray Rider. So it kind of looks like the new Ray Rider is a little lighter. So this one's the new one and this is the one that I had. I don't know if you guys can tell, but in person I can tell the old one is darker or deeper than the new Ray Rider. Let's swatch and see. So this is the new one and this is the old version. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell in person. So the top one is the new Ray Rider and the bottom one is the old Ray Rider. I can definitely tell in person, which is nice because the lighter one will definitely go for lighter complexion. I wonder if they're offering both or if they're just redid the shade. I wonder if they have both versions available or not. But these are all super cool and super unique. Kaleidos has always been super unique. So I'm just going to go in with the shade called Diamond Dasher, which is kind of like a peachy pink one, which is this one right there. And we're going to go with their highlighting brush. Look how beautiful and intense these highlighters are. Again, this one I did see that it kind of has some shimmer to it. So if you don't like shimmer, I don't think you'd like this. So we're gonna go back to my eyes. Should I just go for it and do like a blue? No, we're gonna stick to the 2 shades I used. So I'm going to mix both of the orange and the coral, which is Tango and Carnival. And we're just going to be applying those on my lower lash line. These are so pigmented, you guys. I would definitely recommend this palette. From everything I received, the palette is the showstopper to me. So I did apply mascara and eyeliner off of camera, and I think the last thing I need to talk about is the Lucid Lip Gloss in the shade Hypnotize. I really like their glosses. I find them not to be sticky, and they're actually make your lips look really nice and full and juicy. I don't know, I was on the fence on swatching this or not, but it actually has such a beautiful red, orange, pink reflect to it. It's super unique, and I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I said, let's just go ahead and swatch it. And I did like their formula. I think it's super nice. I don't really like their liquid lips because I like bold lips to be matte. And I don't find that their liquid lipsticks dry down, but these glosses are super nice that I've tried. And again, they just make your lips look juicy. So this is my final look. Should I swatch the palette, you guys? Let me take off my swatches from the highlighters. So the matte seems super pigmented to me, but I definitely want to show off the shimmers in this palette. Just the 3 I've used, I've been blown away. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys all of these shadows. So this shade is called Starlight Sonata, Amaretto, Space Oasis, Cosmic Cabaret, and this one is the green that I applied, which is called Galactic Gala. Oh my god, how beautiful are these? So here's the shades. Look at these. I need one more shimmer. Let me go ahead and swatch the one more shimmer I missed. That's the Lone Ranger down here. This is called Saturnalia. So you got 2 greens in here. So this one's definitely more of a green, where this one's more like a yellow green. Ooh, but either way, these are stunning shimmers. Oh my god, I love these. So here are the top row. This is in the shade Soiree, Mardi Gras, Flamingo, Tango, and Exoplanet. So these don't swatch the greatest, but on the eyes, I didn't have any issues with pigmentation or patchiness or anything, but here is most of them. Maybe I should just go ahead and swatch the last, 4 colors, so let me go ahead and do that, and it's more of the neutral shades in this palette. So here they are. Let's see, I'm gonna swatch them over here. I like the variety in here of the color, and also again the neutral shades that you do get. So it does make this palette pretty wearable, where you can have the everyday kind of shades and then you get the fun pops of color to use as well. Oh my god, first impressions on this collection. I love the palette. The palette is definitely the standout product to me. I really love it. I love the mattes. They're super pigmented. The shimmers are stunning. I like that you get all these fun pops of color, and then you get this neutral. I love the shimmers in this palette. The mattes are super nice as well. Definitely, if you want to pick something up from this collection, the palette is something I definitely recommend. Just by the first time using it, I've never used it, and I'm just super impressed. I also do like the blushes, the duo blushes, but I don't think I'll get a lot of use of the duochrome blushes in it. I kind of wish they had both of the mattes together and then both of the duochromes together. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be as unique as doing it this way, having one duochrome and one matte. I love the packaging on this. It's really sleek and also has some weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. These are nice. The only thing is that these aren't super wearable for everyday use. Not for me anyways. I know there's people that do wear these every single day. I did find that Diamond Dasher does have some glitter in it, but the other ones I didn't see any glitter. The more wearable shade. But overall, I do like the highlighters. I think they're very unique, and if you don't have something like this in your collection, I say go ahead and pick it up. And then the gloss I like their glosses. They're actually really nice and comfortable. And the sponge, I've only tried this one. I do like it. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I feel like it does the job as a sponge. I don't know. It's okay. It's not like my favorite from the collection or anything. Is that it? Did I talk about... Oh, the eyeshadow primer. I thought it was nice. It wasn't too drying on my lids. I didn't find it too drying or like too wet that I had to wait for it to dry or anything. I like it. I think it's nice. It does the job. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll keep my shadows in place. It is 8 o'clock right now, p.m. So I am going to be taking off my makeup and going to bed not that soon, like in a few hours, but I will test this out in the future, shop my stash, and then you guys can come back and see if I liked it or not. So overall, I give this collection a thumbs up. I've never really done like a first impressions, is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, but I really like this collection, especially I'm just blown away with the eyeshadow palette. I'm super happy Kaleidos sent these products over, so thanks so much Kaleidos for sending these products over to me to try out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!